Want to see how the State Department and the NED manufacture evidence against China? Here's the US-backed Uyghur Tribunal explaining how they gather evidence.
One of the problems which the chairman pointed out is this is very much a secondary database, isn't it? How do we know that the witness or the people you talked to were telling the truth? You said you checked, but how do you check?
We talked to them. We asked them about like the source of the information they are providing. Say if they say that the families are detained in a concentration camp, we do ask where they got this information. Is it through phone calls, or is there a document that is proven it? So that's how it works.
Oh, that's how it works? You don't investigate or anything? You just ask people if there's human rights abuses going on? Then blast it over the media for a year as if it's a fact? That's not sketchy at all, coming from an arm of the US State Department whose job is to support freedom around the world. And I love how they're now backtracking on the story now that people realize there's no evidence for it. China is easing its grip in Xinjiang. Oh, they just discontinued the genocide that you guys have been accusing them of doing for 2 years? That's nice. I'm glad China just decided to up and stop.
We've got some pictures also in there. Are these pictures, I think you do say they're from Google.
Yes.
But how do we know they're true?
Yes, as I said, I wasn't too much involved in the satellite analysis part. We have a satellite expert who is doing this job. And he usually refers to Google Earth and applications such as Here We Go.
Images from Google Earth. Their evidence is images from Google Earth. Do your research, folks. No matter what narrative the State Department is pushing, do your research. This narrative is falling apart now because there was no evidence for it in the first place. And everybody who called me a genocide denier over the last 2 years, I know that you haven't been doing your research into this, but you've just been taking a position. Taking a position and trying to make a lot of us who have been critical feel like garbage. So just think a little more critically next time. Don't believe everything the media tells you. And do a YouTube or Google search for Daniel Dumbrill. Also keep in mind the US used fake satellite images to bomb Iraq back to a pre-industrial state in the Gulf War. There is precedence for this. Don't fall for their lies!